Welcome to Burn Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where 4 heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber, and I play Astra Blep, a very adult half-elf oracle who's exactly who she says she is. And I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit Resort Spa paladin, eager to help and flex.
Caitlin Stayduhar playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
Paul Luetkemeyer playing Zelf, an elven battle chef carving a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
And we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious GM and world builder, Justin Green. Justin, how are you?
I'm good. Tonight's going to be interesting because we're all playing with Forge in our private browsers. Who knows what's going to happen?
Secretive.
Behind closed doors.
The most discreet episode yet.
We all have our domino masks on.
Yeah, and you can't tell our voices apart, so it's who even knows who's here.
Having made their way to the fourth and final red hallway, the party found themselves between the fire room and a locked door that was emitting extreme heat. The party decided to first explore the fire room, and instead they found themselves in a confrontation with the murder's own Tommi Embereyes, an ally from the first loop who was sent to ensure the party would return with Glorhan and Pearl, and then ran off with Pearl later when the first opportunity arose. Despite Johnny's excitement to see an old friend, Astra and Patty moved quickly to subdue Tommi, but Tommi was able to release one of his poison smoke bombs, and just like it played out the first time in the New Haven black markets, Patty was knocked unconscious. Smoke has filled the room, leaving Johnny and Astra blind. But thinking quickly, Zelf has used his round to eat the frog lights spell, and he can see through the smoke.
Some things in this game are fated.
I just want to get in here before anybody else says anything and say that in the written previously on document that Justin created for this, ally is in air quotes. I feel like his tone delivered that information, but it does say murder zone Tommi Embereyes and ally from the first loop. So I'm sorry, had to get that out of the way. We can go on.
So Zelf's eyes bulge out like a frog's. They glow. He can see through magical and non-magical darkness, including this smoke.
Ribbit.
You see Tommi Embereyes also seems to move normally within this smoke, Zelf.
Cool.
It is also your turn because Patty was at top of initiative, but she asleep.
Oh no. Honk shoe. It's cute. She's doing little snores. It's cute.
Zelf wants to step into the hallway so that he can cut off Tommy's escape if Tommi comes out. And he's going to cast a spell that I don't use very often, but I just randomly prepared today in case Zelf needs to catch up with anyone or get away from anyone or whatever. He's going to cast Expeditious Retreat. So for 9 minutes, his base land speed is improved by 30 feet.
Ooh. Nice.
So Zelf is now a fast frog.
Johnny Brightchild.
You guys, I told you he was a friend. Why she spook him? Tommi.
He bombed us, Johnny.
Astra, do you see Patty? It's just like before. You can't let him take her.
And so Johnny is going to search around for Patty because he's like, this is a redux of last time.
Wow, Johnny's learning from what happened last time.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. So I guess I'll make I'll spend the rest of my turn looking for Patty.
I'll be nice, yeah. Perception over 0, and you'll find her.
Yes! I rolled a 14 for a 13. A 0 was a possible roll.
Yeah, you remember where she was in relation to you, so you are able to move in that direction and find her on the ground unconscious.
Okay, and I'm going to do my best to stand guard over, because that's what Johnny thinks is happening.
Astra Blep.
It's so tricky, because I feel like he's going to make a go at this portal.
That's a bold move, because maybe he knows where the portal goes, but we don't.
Well, we're idiots. I think Tommi is less of an idiot than us. Maybe that's being generous. But I do really want to stop him. I'm going to use an old classic, and that is Flicker. I can flicker from sight for a short time, allowing you to escape or set up a prank. As a swift action, disappear for 1 round per oracle level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flicker and I'm going to scuttle around so that I'm behind Tommi and in front of the portal, so that if he tries to escape, he's going to bump into me.
Oh, smart. We've got both exits blocked.
I don't know why, though. Should we just let him go? What are we trying to achieve
If we
here?
let him go,
Okay.
he's going to back up the Cyclops guy, and then we've got to fight a Cyclops and a ninja.
That's true, but then it'll be clear once and for all that he's not our ally. So maybe that's what Astra
Okay.
wants. No.
What does Astra want more than to be right? I mean,
If we're being honest, that ship sailed when the literal murder ship sailed in New Haven and Loop 1.
Yeah, the literal murder ship has sailed, but
Yeah.
this murder ship is still here. So
All aboard.
Johnny, next to you, you can feel Tommi doing something. And you can't see what he's doing, but he's not moving immediately. If he's preparing something or grabbing something, you're not entirely sure. But after a moment, he does start to move, and he is going to move towards the door that Zelf went out of. Before he gets there, both Astra and Johnny will have an attack of opportunity if they so choose.
He took an offensive action against us. We know these were gonna. We can settle this all out with talking later. But I'm gonna attempt to hit him with my sword as he goes past.
We've got to do like the 50-50 cover penalty, right?
I choose high. I failed.
Mm.
I got a 2. I chose high.
You attempt to hit him with the Keen's Reason, briefly becoming corporeal, but you miss. And Tommi Embereyes will exit the room. Zelf, you are also going to get attack of opportunity. He is going to actually attempt to acrobatics by you. An 18 against your CMD.
CMD is 20.
You get an attack of opportunity, and he does not get around you.
Oh, Zelf will take that attack of opportunity. So I'm currently wielding one of my improvised weapons. Probably like a potato masher, I think, for this one. Oof. I want to add something to that. Now that I've got combat inspiration, it gives me a lot more freedom to use inspiration points in combat. So I'm going to add that. It's just a 16, though. I don't think that's enough.
16 does not hit. It is your actual turn now, though. What would you like to do?
I think Zelf is going to call out to his friends that are still in the smoke. He's going to say, he's coming out the hallway here. And Zelf is going to use his studied combat ability to study Tommi Embereyes. Justin, I would like to make a knowledge check to see if Tommi has any special inherent skills that I can get a bonus on using my discerning palate. Is that a knowledge local for humanoids, or is that some other type of roll?
Yeah, you can make a knowledge local.
That is a total of 21, Justin.
You know that as a ninja, Tommi can handle poison without any issue.
Uh-oh.
He has improved uncanny dodge, so he can't be flanked.
Damn.
He also has the bodyguard in harm's way feat chain, if you're familiar. So
What?
he can use his attacks of opportunity to improve an ally's AC. So
Oh, cool.
you can see that Tommy's role is often as an escort. And so he can protect the people who he is traveling with. You also, I'll give you one more, and that is that Tommi can see through fire and smoke without penalty
Wow.
Cool.
and is immune to being dazzled, thanks to his Ifrit fire sight.
This keeps
Oh.
happening where we are surprised that an opponent is very competent, and then I'm like, we're multiple years into this game, and why are we surprised that oh, this guy we're fighting is actually tough to fight?
It's just that he's got cool stuff that I don't have, that none of us have, but maybe we should.
It is very cool stuff. Okay, Justin. So Zelf is going to make a full attack. He's at a level at this point where he gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Adding my studied combat bonus, which is pretty decent right now. I got a 21 and a 24.
Both of those hit.
I am going to expend my studied strike, which is going to add 7 damage.
Tommi Embereyes is stopped in his tracks by your potato masher. He dodges around your first attack, but your keen investigator eyes, heightened by frog eyes, finds his weaknesses and you land 2 quick hits in succession.
One of them is square in his abs.
It just gives him 6 more tiny little abs on one of his abs.
Yeah.
A grand total of 24 damage. Very nice. Janni,
nice.
Brightchild, what would you like to do? You hear Zelf's voice calling you towards the left. You can see the light of the hallway vaguely.
Astra, you've got this. And then he says after Tommi. And if he can find him, he'll try and attack him. It's 21 and 18. And then I'll roll D100. I'll choose high for both of them. All right, 1 hit.
What?
25 non-lethal damage to Tommi.
Self, that wasn't you, right? Also, Tommi, bro, I'm sorry. Like, I just realized you probably don't know me.
Oh my god.
Well, of course he wouldn't recognize you in your armor.
You know, why am I even coughing? Like, honestly, it's just like some sort of like effect. Like, I just didn't even realize. I just saw the smoke and thought I needed to get it out.
So funny.
So thank you, man. The mind is a crazy thing, right? Like, holy shit.
Why am I even coughing?
God damn it. That is so funny, Andrew.
Astra, anything for you?
When Johnny yells, "You've got this," Astra's like, I don't know what that's in reference to. So
What?
she's going to interpret that as finding and caring for Patty, who is clearly not responding or reacting to anything that's happening here. Astra will say, I found Patty. I've got a hand on her. She's still breathing, I guess. What can I do here? I'm going to cast... Actually, I'm going to do a whimsical prank.
On Patty? She's not awake to appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going to draw a little mustache on Patty's face. No.
That's so funny. I would love this.
A whimsical prank on Tommi. As a standard action, I call upon the Fae to play a prank on a creature within 30 feet as a dirty trick combat maneuver. So I have different options: blinded, dazzled, deafened, entangled, shaken, or sickened. And I would like to do entangled.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's a 22 to prank.
22. That does hit if you roll 50-50 chance.
Yes.
Hey.
Nice.
Look at those 7s.
7/7.
What condition were you giving him?
Entangled. And I think it looks like the little stranger coming up and like rubbing against his shins. But the moment the little stranger makes contact to one of the shins and weaves its way through its legs, just like the back half stays where it is. So it looks like it's kind of glitching and it wraps around both of his legs.
Tommi was already concerned that he couldn't get around Zelf in this very thin hallway. He failed once. He just took over 50 damage between Zelf and Johnny. He is entangled on top of his already middling roll last time. So he is going to put his hands up and surrender to the group.
Yay!
Woohoo! Good job. Guys, we caught someone without smashing them to a pulp.
Even though they deserved it.
He's still bruised.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
I'm saying we did better than we did with Windhorn. All right. We didn't reduce him to goo immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
Self is going to point his potato masher at Tommi and say, all right, Mr. Embereyes, why don't you go back into that red room?
With everything kind of calmed down now, there's no more smoke in the room. You're able to look around and see that this whole room is devoted to the Doom Weapon. It's by far Gafanrit's greatest obsession.
I'm going to gently slap Patty's cheeks. Pop, pop. And hopefully not jostling anything out of them.
A bunch of cheese comes out.
Yeah.
Coins.
Oh, that's where that ring I had went. God damn it, Patty.
Cassettes of hit pop music.
Astra, with this heal check, you can recognize that it's a poison. It's a sweet dream poison. And that she is knocked unconscious for 2 hours.
Wow.
She also, if we remember, has lost the memory of about the 30 seconds prior to this. So when she wakes up, she will not remember what has happened to her.
And there's just nothing I can do to speed that up.
Zelf, you feel like you can make an antidote in about an hour with craft alchemy.
Sorry, guys, you got to carry my ass around for 2 hours.
Justin, is there an existing mundane item that would act as an anti-venom?
Anti-venom?
Anti-venom, yeah. There exists
Yeah.
anti-venom for this type of thing.
Okay. My brilliant planner feat lets me once a day withdraw an item that would have been available in a settlement I visited.
Awesome.
So, yeah, that'll take Zelf 10 minutes, but he'll root around and he'll be like, oh, I thought we might run into some poison. Yeah, and we remind Patty that what she forgot is Tommy's our friend, so now he's working with us.
Also that we found
Oh.
Tommy.
I mean, okay. I mean, God, it's not the weirdest person I've hung out with in the last few weeks, so whatever.
Do we want to interrogate Tommy while this is happening? Do we want to, pull off his mask and finally see what he looks like? Come on, you guys, that's the whole point. Is pulling off a ninja's mask like pulling on Superman's cape? Are there rules about this?
Oh, I don't think so. I think if you defeat him honorably in combat, you get to do whatever.
Right? You get to do whatever you want.
Ooh.
Well, okay.
I mean, even if we saw his face, though, like, we don't know who he is, right? Like,
Not necessarily.
How do we know until we remove it, Jen?
There's only one way we know.
oh,
He might
wow.
be a famous Neptesian celebrity, Johnny.
It's Vin Weasel.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think we should do it. Tommy, reveal yourself.
How are you approaching him to do this? Are we intimidating him? Are you being diplomatic? Someone who takes on the Tommi Embereyes role has sort of given up their identity for a
Yeah.
specific cause. I don't think he'd do it without threat.
That's totally fair. I think we should start by diplomacying. Astor will say, listen, Tommy, we got off on the wrong foot. We've had dealings with you before, although you might not remember it because it was other time loops, which I assume you know about because of all this weird murder stuff happening. But in those other time loops, I'm the wrong person to be making this argument.
That's right. Johnny, tell him that we were friends in the last time loop we were together.
I'm going to move my finger off the diplomacy button and move it onto the bluff button and say, Tommy, in the past, we were great friends and allies. So we got into a good place, but we just never got to see your face. So I think in order to just level the playing field, you should remove your mask and we should move forward together as allies. And I'll roll my bluff. 23.
I bought it.
I knew she thought Tommy was our friend. Like, I knew
God
she was
damn
just
it.
lying about it.
Gore has accidentally bluffed Johnny.
Yeah. Now I've got her on the record for saying that totally true statement.
Mm.
He sort of motions to one of the desks where there is some paper and writing implements, as if, will you let him go over to it?
Oh, sure.
Guys, he can't, like, speak. Like, he's Tommi Embereyes.
Are we going to force it off him?
Well, he might be about to explain his stance.
Okay.
Does he write anything for us? A haiku?
He scribbles onto the paper a moment and then hands it to you, Zelf. And there is a note that says, I am aware of the time loops. I will not remove my mask.
Wow.
Mm.
Oh, it's a shame I already used my gloves that can see through stuff. I just press him against his face and reveal a tiny little square of it so that the mystery still remains, but we get a little peek.
Tommy kind of looks at you, Johnny, like, explain to them. I'm not taking off the mask.
Oh.
Guys, like, it's kind of a thing, like, this is Tommi Embereyes, and, like, if we remove that mask, it's not Tommi Embereyes anymore, right? So, right now, Tommi Embereyes is our friend, but, like, if we take off the mask, who's to know what's going to happen?
I love the idea that this is an Ifrit cultural thing where it's just like, no, when he puts on the mask, he's Tommi Embereyes. You don't ask about it. It's so rude.
He's got veto power. I know it seems crazy, but it works. Like,
No, it makes sense. I remember how weird Gentry got about his tooth mask, and he would always, aggressively insist that whatever.
The idea that Batman is a role that anybody can just take. Like you have a Batman mask and you put it
If
on.
you have the costume,
Yeah.
you are Batman.
Yeah, everybody's just chill. Nobody asks about it. It's so funny.
Well, I think here's the important part. Tommy, we're kind of potentially in an ideological conflict situation with the murder. They want to use the forge to turn on the water and profit for themselves. We have different ideas for the forge. Where do you stand? What does the murder have on you?
Tommi flips over the paper and he writes down, the murder will let me destroy the doom weapon.
Ooh, okay. Oh. You know how to destroy the doom weapon? Or are you here trying to figure it out?
He removes a book from the back of his pants. It's what he had grabbed from the shelf when he was trying to leave. And it is Gafanrit's research into the doom weapon.
Oh my God, yes. Oh man.
You guys can make perception checks to look at this book and at the other items in this room, or you can make a history or religion check at a lower DC if you would like.
Zelf currently has a perception hit because of his Frog Eye spell that's still going. So I'll make a knowledge history check. Total of, 18 on that.
Patty got a 24 on her perception check.
I got a 22. I thought maybe I could beat that perception, but no, I got a 22 on my perception check.
I got a 19
Ooh.
knowledge
Look
religion.
at that.
Johnny, so
Beautiful.
religious.
I seem to have some thoughts about the doom weapon.
Astra, with your perception check, walking around the room, you've got your detect magic on. You are looking at the teleportation circle behind you, and you're able to determine that this is going to the Guldor Ice Dome, where the doom weapon is trapped.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a variety of magical devices on the desk in the south of this room that are monitoring like the thickness of the ice.
Does the portal take us to the outside or the inside of the dome, Justin?
The outside of the dome.
Oh.
Okay, good.
I was going to say, I feel like that's what I prefer.
Yes.
I want to touch the doom weapon.
I know you want to touch the doom weapon.
I want to taste
Just
it
give it a lick. It tastes like metal.
Tongue stuck on the doom weapon, Zo.
permanently. Goodbye, Zelf.
Do the instruments that are measuring the ice, can I glean anything about like the extent to which it is functioning or like what the measurements are at this moment?
Should we be concerned?
Yeah.
Everything seems good.
There's no like red lights flashing. Like,
Right. There's nothing concerning in terms of the display. Johnny has some familiarity with Orem traveling out there every year to repair anything that needs to be repaired. Like, all these numbers look right. Also on this same desk as the trackers is a small model of a gun. And this is something that you haven't seen for decades, Johnny. But seeing this model of it starts to bring a little bit of a memory back to you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Exactly what this memory will be. I'll have you make a will save for me.
Ah.
Hell yeah. Who knows?
God, are we about to have another 3-part flashback episode, Justin? I don't know if I'm
Vecteezy.
emotionally ready for that.
Oh, man, I rolled pretty high, gang. I don't know. I got a 31.
Man.
We need to stop and I'll make characters. No. Johnny, you pick up this model and a memory comes crashing back into your brain. It is towards the end of the war. You still don't have your scar, but you are no longer wearing the black Riskarian armor that you've seen visions of yourself in previously. You are standing on the bow of a ship, barreling quickly towards the volcanic orc continent of Guldor, growing larger and larger on the horizon. To your left is a second ship, an erosion warship, and mounted to the front is a full-size version of this gun, which you now remember is actually an ice ray, what was used to create the dome following the Battle of Vidogzen.
So cool.
Oh, very Ice 9 cold. Damn.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Aboard the second ship, operating the ice ray, you see some familiar faces. You see Gafanrit, who you're putting together, probably built this thing, as well as Adrian Mistmorn and Ergon, another future Shadowin commander.
The artificer.
Yes, the artificer,
yeah.
who oversees a squad of crafters in current times.
Am I remembering correctly that Ergon switched sides?
Yes.
Am I misremembering that?
No, you are correct. Ergon is an orc from Guldor, but he has defected and is helping the allied nations at this point.
Okay.
Do we know, did he have something to do with building the Doom weapon at all?
Oh,
I mean, if he's an artificer.
that's a great question, Jenna.
It is a good question, and it is a question that Gafanrit has been actively researching, not necessarily in the context of Ergon specifically, but as you guys continue to turn this room over, Patty, you find many threads that Gafanrit has been pursuing. How and why was the Doom weapon built?
Mm-hmm.
Who came up with it?
Yeah.
Where was something that large assembled? Does someone control it?
Ooh.
How and
Yeah.
why was a soulless construct able to become a demigod in the first place?
And presumably
Well-
did not find the answers.
Right.
Mr. Embereyes, do you mind disclosing the nature of your interest in the Doom weapon? I think our team has some uncanny connections to the demigod of Zitrix in one form or another. You don't happen to be working with the Ministry to permanently destroy it.
Tommi Embereyes shakes his head no. He writes on the paper, I am from Dogarom. Without making a check, Johnny Brightchild knows that Dogarom was a Raskarian city that was destroyed by the Doom weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and on top of its ruins, the nest would eventually be built.
Oh.
A local boy, huh? Taking up the mantle of Tommi Embereyes.
Damn.
I mean, that's how it happens, Patty. Like, that's why it's there.
I mean, there's something sort of romantic about it, just becoming a hero of the people. That's something I've never done. All of my work has been very high profile, very public. It would be kind of fun to have a secret identity, too.
Whoa.
Maybe Maddie.
You don't think you're more powerful as an icon that's an icon?
I mean, I haven't done it any other way, so how would I know?
That's so true. That's a great point.
And sometimes being a popular face can be maybe a little limiting. Like you can't quite wield your power as directly as you want. And kind of questioning the words he's saying as they're coming out. Sometimes you just gotta use power in an unrestrained way, right?
Patty's nodding, thinking about when she got caught by the cameras making her betrayal follower dance with the dancing shoes. And it's like, yeah, it would be nice to have less accountability for my actions.
All right, we have all of Gafanrit's research, and if we take it, then Tommi won't have it, and if Tommi takes it, we won't have it. How do we share this knowledge?
How do we share it? How do we use it? This is just a bunch of ideas. This is a bunch of desires to do something that isn't going to actually happen.
I mean, I feel like we got to give it to someone smart. Like, we're smart. I'm smart. Zelf's smart. Astra's smart. Johnny's smart in his own way. He's smart at kindness.
Thanks, Patty.
But none of us are Gafanrit, and if he hadn't figured it out yet, how are we supposed to figure it out?
Right? And we're not inventors.
Well, maybe we have an edge that Gafanrit didn't.
I don't think that's true. Tommi, would you feel comfortable accompanying us? Because we would all feel super comfortable with that. Would you feel comfortable accompanying us as an ally as we got this information to somebody who could actually do something with it? Unless you've got a plan. Do you have a super smart artificer? Or somebody who's on the same level as a demigod that you are going to give this to? Or
The summoner, right? The Hugo.
There's some mastermind behind this whole heist forge water stealing operation too. Remember, didn't we find that the murder are not capable of this themselves?
Yeah, somebody who knows engineering stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and the nest seems weirdly connected to the plans of the architect. And maybe they're not directly involved, but somebody there has to have some kind of weird lore knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Tommi, who are you taking these plans to?
Tommi writes on the paper a name that, Johnny, you have heard in passing a few times. It is the leader of the nest, Kanak Gisa.
Oh,
Yes!
He claims that he's the descendant of Canada Gisa,
incredible.
the famous lawman, but now he's just this dirtbag.
A legendary lawman.
From Andrew's Patreon exclusive mini campaign, The Legend of Tommi Embereyes.
So he will write down President Gisa on this paper.
President Gisa, that's incredible.
Gisa.
It's getting hot in here. Must be Gafanrit's forge. I am getting so hot. I want to check out the Discord. Oh yes, things are heating up on the official Burnt Cookbook Party Discord. We've got conspiracy theories. We've got incredible fan art. We've got behind-the-scenes goodies, juicy episode discussion. Oof, I gotta wipe myself down. All you need to do to get in on this hotness is to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/bcbparty. Just $5 a month gets you access to the Discord and so much more. You will be perspiring with excitement over all this exclusive content. So head on over to patreon.com/bcbparty right now. Whew!
Zelf is going to say, quick huddle, everyone. If the nest is working with the architect, that they want to populate a whole new pantheon of demigods, it makes sense that they would ultimately try to replace the Doom weapon so that they could freely and paradox-free have a new demigod of Zitrix. The fact that Janni and Aj exists at all means that it was destroyed somehow at some point in some loop.
Well, I mean, first of all, did you say come in for a cuddle? Because I don't know if I'm comfortable.
Huddle. We've had as many cuddle puddles as I can stand in this loop.
Huddle
Sorry.
makes so much more sense. Second of all, if they want to destroy the Doom weapon, what if we let them? Isn't the destruction of the Doom weapon kind of a net win for everybody? I don't love knowing that there's a massive city-leveling robot creature under ice that just kind of exists in our world. I guess what I'm asking for is a de-armament and de-legament and de-torsament.
You know, I might have some butcher diagrams for that.
You know, Astra, if we could have done it back then, we would have.
I believe you.
And we couldn't. Like, not even with the might of the demigods. Like,
Yeah.
just, it wasn't enough. And that, like, yeah. And then also, what do we do if we destroy the Doom weapon, right? Then that means, like, Zitrix's spark is, like, up for grabs, right?
How do you feel about Anaj?
Zelf, you ask a good question. And it's true that Janni Anaj is a more constant annoyance and a more personal annoyance. So you're right. We should just leave the Doom weapon as is and not have to deal with Janni Anaj as often.
You sound a little irritated by that. Well, I guess because it's minor annoyance, we have to stop.
What if we find somebody else to become the demigod of Zitrix, and then they replace Anaj?
Okay, don't take this the wrong way. I don't like Janni and Aj, but I do think he's better than the Doom weapon. Like, are we going to find someone better than Anaj? Because, like, Zitrix is a nasty guy. Like, I feel like he's going to have nasty people as his demigod.
Well, sure, but Ebnir's a nasty guy, and Astra's fine.
Yeah, I'm totally
That's
fine.
fair.
Maybe it doesn't need to be a nasty guy.
Well,
Maybe we find, like, a good enough dude, like, it won't be, like, a bad thing. Like, maybe they can, like, help, like, you know, keep it under control a little bit.
I'm going to put positive theory. And maybe this is a reflection of my fear. I feel like Janni is the original person. Janni Anaj is what happens after a sustained influence from an evil god.
I 100% agree with that take.
Okay.
I'm sitting here looking at the player's guide at Zitrix's domains and subdomains, and I'm like, all of these things are what happens when someone tries to do exactly what Janni was just saying we should do, which is get a really good guy to be the demigod of Zitrix, to keep it in line, keep it under control, and then succumbs to the influence of Zitrix.
Yeah, and the fact that Andrew is here offering it as an innocent little option.
This is not me commenting yes or no on your theory here. Just something that you guys discovered in one of the rooms here is Gafanrit's theories about the balance of the gods, that no matter if you put good people in every role, it's gonna balance out itself one way or another.
Right, right.
So no matter who is in this role, those influences are going to have to show the way they have to show.
Right. Or if we put somebody good in Citrix's role and they stay good, it means that like Gavilin's demigod is going to be the one who turns bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Correct.
Puts on a leather jacket. Yeah, starts riding a motorcycle.
Start smoking, yeah. That's just a theory. We don't know for certain that that is true, and we don't know what effect it has on the actual people who are demigods. I'm looking forward to exploring that with all of you as we continue our demigodhood.
All right, everyone, huddle break. Tommi Embereyes, I really want to find out how to destroy the Doom weapon and participate if possible.
Oh.
And I would love to find some way for us to work together on that. The first thing we have to do is stop Huko and take control of the forge for ourselves.
Yeah, and we should do something about the water situation. I know that's important to Janni.
Not just me, but like a lot of other people.
People who are in water starvation, right?
Oh, I don't know them.
Oh.
I wish that we still had those scry orbs with us so everyone could see me fixing the water situation.
Do you have a plumber outfit?
Tommi Embereyes will write down another message for you, Zelf, and it says, I will be your ally within the murder, but I will not give up my position within the murder.
Oh, I feel like that's almost better. We've got a man on the inside.
Yeah. You can totally trust him.
His one demand is that the other Tommi Embereyes is not harmed.
Qua?
Wait.
Oh?
The other murder cutthroat mentioned that they have a man on the inside and the Sirocco. Is that whom you're describing?
Tommi nods, yes.
And of course, you could never tell us who they are under the mask, but perhaps you can tell us how we would know which Tommi Embereyes they are. A distinctive tattoo, a unique accessory.
A notable smell.
A burning hand.
Tommi meets your gaze, Johnny, and nods, yes.
Oh, Andrew. Oh, you tied it all back. Yes. Yes.
Oh, Johnny looks pretty grim and sad about that.
He writes down she is in the forge with Zuko.
Johnny, you seemed like you might know this Tommi Embereyes. Care to share?
I mean, kind of like putting me in a bind there, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, maybe I've met this Tommi Embereyes before. Yeah.
That's even more reason to leave them unharmed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Johnny's pretty good at not killing people, right?
I'm trying real hard. It's not easy.
You're doing a great job.
Not to get confusing, but let's say that this loop doesn't turn out the way we expect, which happens sometimes, you know. If we meet you again fresh in another loop, is there a quicker way that we can come to an understanding without having to, you know, have kind of half of a fight and then half of a conversation? Like, do you have a secret handshake that you'll know instantly is that we're brothers from another world?
Tommi Embereyes is going to write down the word Calco, Kalco, and hand it to the group.
Calco.
If in a third loop we just happen to run into Tommi Embereyes of the Nest, oh my God, I am crying.
We just have to say this to all iterations of Tommi Embereyes and see if it means anything.
Oh no.
Well, you see Johnny pick up that piece of paper and throw it in the fire or whatever can be done to destroy it.
Cool. Cool guy move.
Some spy shit.
We should try to use this to figure out who he really is, too. We should use this. Maybe just scream this at Ifrits that we see on the street to see if any of them react. And if we do, then it's probably him.
Well, everyone, let's stop and imagine that sometimes knowing the context for a name is more dangerous than not knowing it.
Wow. Wow. Thinly veiled. And actually not that thinly veiled.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we've all been there. For now, it sounds like we need to kill Huko and save Tommi Embereyes too.
And fix the water situation.
And get
And
credit.
make sure everyone knows it was me.
What do we want to do with Tommi during this fight? Because he's still with the Nest, so he's not going to fight on our side.
Tommi writes down on the paper, I can lead the Cyclopses away.
Ooh.
Oh.
Tommi. Okay, I feel so bad for all of our shit talking about Tommi Embereyes.
Wow.
He's so useful.
No,
He's our friend.
he's temporarily our ally.
He's our best friend.
In loop 1, as soon as we decided he was our ally, he kidnapped Pearl, he kidnapped Kata, and he jumped in a boat. So
They are now technically my rivals, but that doesn't make Tommi my ally.
Our new best friend.
Tommi motions to you that he'll go first and bring the Cyclopses out, and then he points to your helmet, Patty, and taps it, and then spin them away.
Oh.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect.
It's a great plan. All right, then I guess let's go.
Tommi takes the lead, heading back through the red hallway to the forge door. When he opens it, you are struck by a wave of choking heat. It is extremely, extremely hot. Tommi seems unbothered by it, though. He descends a set of stone stairs, and I will now have you guys roll a stealth check to tuck yourselves out of sight from the Cyclops when he returns with them. If you do want to take any actions to hide your less stealthy party members, you can do that.
Clank, 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 animated suit of armor.
Jingle, jingle, clatter, clatter, beads,
Oh.
beads, beads.
we could have Johnny depart the armor and be a ghost.
Absolutely. And then I wouldn't even make you have to roll for that. Johnny can become fully incorporeal. The other three of you want to make a stealth check?
It's convenient having a ghost bro.
It is
Sometimes,
convenient. Yeah.
It is equally convenient and inconvenient.
I got a 25.
How many rounds of flicker does Astra have?
Yeah, 1 round per oracle level. So, yeah, I can just be totally invisible.
And then Self got a 19.
All right, beautiful. The Cyclops are hulking creatures. They look like they're made entirely out of rock, other than there's a purple sheen to them. They have one massive, large pink eye in the center of their face, but they don't seem particularly smart or observant. When they're given instructions by Tommi Embereyes, they follow diligently. They travel up the stairs, and he points them down the red hallway, and they begin to go down it. They're very large. As they try to shove through, it takes them quite a long time. One of them gets kind of backed up. Patty, you have plenty of time to then have the group enter the stairwell and move the hallways.
That's kind of cute. Bonking around things
Yeah. With one eyes. Yeah.
like big cows.
I'll cast communal protection from chaos on us using the
Hmm.
scroll before we go in.
That's cool.
I mean, I got stuff to help against summon creatures. That are coming from evil Zitric stuff.
Oh, of course you do. That's your whole deal.
So from chaotic creatures, everybody gets a +2 AC, +2 resistance.
Astra, you want to take a resist fire?
Wow. Should it be me? I guess it should. I'm going to be the one whiffing most of these rolls. Yeah, I'll take it. What is it?
The first 10 points of fire damage you take each round for the next hour and a half, you resist.
Ah,
Nice.
but what's the little treat?
It's gotta be a freezy pop or some kind of fun frozen dessert.
Feels like it, right?
Yeah, but a really kind of exotic fruit. So like the aerosol equivalent of sea buckthorn. It's kind of tart and grassy.
Amazing.
Ooh. Ugh. Guy, you didn't have lemon? I mean, thank you. I'm sorry. That was an instinct.
Of course I have lemon. Lemons aren't in vogue currently in the Mjolnir scene.
Wow, so you just chose to make it this flavor. Okay. I'm glad I complained, but thank you anyway.
So you guys enter the forge. For every stair that you descend, the heat is growing more and more oppressive. Astra especially, you're wearing your heavy beaded armor. It is sweltering. On the plus side, less damp finally after being in the plane of Ebnir for a while.
A dry heat.
Yay, a dry heat. We love it. We love a dry heat.
Unlike the man-made wonder of the workshop, the forge is built into a natural cave. And so as you exit this stairwell, you're on a large platform. You see about 20 feet down in front of you is the actual forge itself. It is pitch black in the cave except for the light that is coming off of the forge. To your right, even if you lack the vision to see it, if you don't have dark vision, you can hear rushing water of hot springs, which heats the forge's basin and is funneled into the aqueduct system.
Cool.
Patty and Johnny, you guys can actually see out into this area, And you can see that there are 4 ducks that are pulling the water up from this hot springs. And on top of them are tiny gremlins. They seem to be a different breed than the ones that you encountered in Arrow Peak Dungeon, but they're just as clever and crafty and mischievous. They seem to be taking apart this aqueduct methodically and putting it back together.
How dare they?
In the hot springs, they've laid down like planks and stuff, made pathways across the water. Steam is coming off of this water. You know that this water is boiling hot and that you don't want to necessarily enter it. And they've built themselves a little pathway across it, but it looks very unstable.
Cool.
But they are hard at work.
Little bastards.
There are 2 people standing right outside of the forge. One of them is a hunched over robed Tengu, and the other is the Tommi Embereyes, formerly known as Betty Burning Hand. The last time that we saw Betty, she had traded her identity for vengeance after witnessing Patty Hertz filming a dating reality show in Begram. Patty, of course, was responsible for cutting off her hand several years earlier during Raid's attempt to blow up a spa.
This could be problematic because she doesn't like me.
Yeah. Who can blame her?
In the forge, the basin is filled with like liquid gold, and a bizarre creature is moving around it. It's this large, otherworldly monster. It kind of looks like the Kool-Aid Man, but if the Kool-Aid Man was made of stone and was like filled with fire instead of Kool-Aid.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Awesome. That's like halfway from Kool-Aid to the jars in Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Hot aid.
12 fireballs are sort of spinning and dancing around it as it moves between the forge and then the cave walls. It is using its massive rocky teeth to like tear off ore and chews it up and spits it into the basin in like a molten spew.
Is this something that like is always here? Is he part of the forge, or is he a new addition to the situation?
Your instinct tells you no, but I'm going to make you make a knowledge check to find out anything else. It is an outsider,
Okay.
so that would be knowledge planes to know anything about what this creature is or is doing here.
Yeah, I want to make that too.
I'm curious, but I don't have that, so.
Justin, I made a 27 on my knowledge planes check.
So you recognize that this creature is a forge fiend. This is something that has been summoned from the plane of Zitrix.
Cool.
It is a horrible creature, ravenous for metal and ore, like eating it. And then they have powerful like sundering abilities. They
Ooh.
also are in their own way creatives and crafters, and they can create fire, obviously, as you've seen. They can create walls of fire. They can create these fireballs that are spinning around it. They also can turn people into stone and ore, which they then will manipulate or eat, chew up, and create things with it. They see themselves as artists. Janni, as someone familiar with Zitrix, you know that there is a weird element of art in what Zitrix feels that they're doing with their chaos and evil. And this is sort of representative of that. You see the telltale signs of a summoning circle in this area, and you know that this is a summoned creature. Zelf, with this check, you can get a bonus on your saves against the flesh to stone spell it has and the wall of fire spell that it has.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That is freaking spectacular. When one of us gets petrified, we're going to have to get replaced by our alt PCs. Just look at that.
The last element of this is the temperature. Immediately upon entering the forge, the party is hit with this wave of extreme heat. I'm going to need all of you to make a DC 15 fortitude save. And this is kind of the game that we are going to be playing alongside the battle, which is the temperature in this room.
Oh, man.
The fortitude saving throw is DC 15 plus 1 for each previous check. Characters in heavy clothing or armor take a penalty. Characters can make a DC 15 survival check to add a plus 4 to their fort save.
I got an 11.
I got a 13. Oh, but I get a bonus.
Oh, damn.
+4 bonus to resist damage from suffocation and avoid non-lethal damage from hot or cold environments.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
I have no idea why, but
Well,
maybe it's a ranger thing. Maybe it's a
It
rat
is.
thing. I don't know.
Sounds like a ranger thing.
It is your endurance feat from being a ranger. So the way that this extreme heat works is right now the temperature in the forge is 110 degrees on the upper level and out by the
Ooh.
water. It is 122 degrees in the lower area by the forge where this monster is.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Justin, I rolled an 11. I would like to try to surge.
She's
Yeah.
surging! Baby
Fuck
surge!
Yeah, and it was a baby roll too. I rolled a 1.
Astra is going to take 1d4 of non-lethal damage, and you feel fatigued, Astra. You take 1 damage, non-lethal, but you are fatigued by heat. With the temperature that's at currently, every 10 minutes that you're in this room, you'll need to make a new fort save.
Oh.
However, if the temperature goes up, if it hits 140, then we're going to have to make another. Or if you're hit with any sort of fire damage, you'll have to make another.
This is cool.
As long as Johnny is
Yeah.
incorporeal, this is not going to affect him. But if you become corporeal, Johnny, you'll have to make a fort save.
Damn.
Oh.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm frantically clicking through the barracks looking for anything to help us.
Yeah. Astra's such a creature of comfort. It feels like she would have something for this, but she's also a city slicker where you don't come across a lot of weird heat issues.
Hugo and Betty Burning Hand are in conversation with each other. They're not going to notice anybody unless you guys make a scene. Same with the Forge Fiend. It is hard at work.
So the Cane of Countering has the ability to either dispel magic, which could dispel a summon, or use the Final Sacrifice ability, which causes a summon to explode. Neither are a sure bet, because first I have to use my Use Magic Device skill, and it has to fail a save, but it's an option.
So real fast, and this is something that you would know from studying it. The gremlins are summoned. The Forge Fiend is bound. So it's a difference.
Yeah.
It's planar
Neat.
binding versus
Mm.
summoned. So the gremlins you could
Cool.
hit with the one thing to explode them.
Neat.
The Forge Fiend, you would have to dispel the
Ugh.
planar binding, but that wouldn't necessarily send it back to Zidrix's plane. It would just give it back its free will from Hugo.
I've got a dumb option that might help against the Forge Fiend.
Hell yeah.
Is that I have I have an version called Create Water. And it does 2 gallons of water per level. So that's 14 gallons of water, which feels like a kind of a lot of water. I mean, hypothetically, I could just dump that in it, and that might do
I
something.
absolutely love that. We should try that.
Would it at least make it like less able to do fire things?
I'm hoping.
Is it dumb? Maybe, but like it also makes sense. And sometimes the simplest answer is the best one.
Yeah, especially when it's an answer I can do with my magic. Okay. I think that's going to be Astra's plan. That's close range, but we can... Actually, I think it should be fine.
Normally we use Johnny to like balance out like the prototype machine at the docks and stuff like that. But this time I kind of want to sick him on the summoner. Like it feels like that guy's a
Oh.
wild card.
Okay.
Which is another thing you can do with your bruiser if you're feeling
Yeah.
saucy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is send him straight to the enemy caster. Yeah. That's kind of how do you feel about that, Andrew?
I certainly think that Hugo would be an easier fight for Johnny.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that our combat situation has changed with our 2 new demigods. So I'm curious how that's going to play out in our combat roles.
I think it's really
Yeah.
funny to send Johnny after a weaselly little summoner.
I have a suspicion that this guy's tougher than we think, but I would be
Mm.
happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah.
Boy, this is interesting. We don't usually have like a pregame.
A plan, you mean?
Have
don't
we
know the
evolved
plan?
as a team?
I was just like, we have to have a plan or we're just going to immediately
Wow,
die.
you
Like,
guys. Oh, man.
I'm scared. That's why I wanted to make a plan.
I'm not worried about dying. I am worried about one of us being turned into stone. That's what I'll say. And not even like a good stone. So we'll see.
A cheap, shitty stone.
Yeah, we're going to be like slate. None of us are getting turned into diamonds. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, we're going to be like the cheap, mass-produced cement garden gnomes you see at the lawn store.
I'm back on board. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Well. Look who's rolling a 19 with her mythic initiative now.
Who is it, Jenna?
It's
Who is it?
me.
It's Astroblep.
Astroblep.
That was my best Astroblep voice.
That was really good, Caitlin. That was really
That's
good.
pretty good. Yeah.
Patty Hertz at the top of initiative order.
goddamn it.
What is your plan?
Oh, man. Okay. Can I try to sneak up on him and attack him?
For sure. Yeah.
Excellent. So I assume a stealth check.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled poorly. That's only a 19. Well, if he hears me, then I'll just attack him anyway.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
I
shit.
I
All right.
unsuccessfully tried to sneak up on Yuko.
Hugo is deep in conversation with Betty Burning Hand, but as if there is an eye in the back of his head, he senses you coming and turns.
I'm not going to Mythic Blade and Tankard because I want to save my Mythic points for a rainy day, which I think is certainly going to happen. And I'm just going to regular Blade and Tankard him.
Boy, we are just not even trading any pithy words.
No, this guy, fuck this guy. That's a 27 and an 18.
The 27 successfully lands, dealing 4 damage to him. He takes it in stride, almost as if he's not even phased. Behind him, though, Betty Burning Hand, her eyes widen in recognition as she sees you approach, and her flame hand grows even brighter.
Yeah, I know I'm antagonizing her.
Betty's Oath of Vengeance activates.
Yeah.
Astra Blep, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna pour a bunch of water into that thing. Just gonna dump a bunch of water on him.
Sizzles.
I love that it specifies that it's wholesome, drinkable water.
Yeah,
Nice, clean, fresh water.
beautiful, clean water. I'm gonna dump it right in.
We're having a water crisis and you're just dumping water.
How irresponsible of you.
Damn.
Watering her lawn, yes. Growing pistachios in the desert.
It's a Kool-Aid Man full of fire. This is genuinely the best spell I have against such a creature. We'll see if it does anything. Yeah, it dumps 14 gallons of water into his mouth.
Now, this is an extraplanar creature. This fire is not necessarily normal fire, and this is an Orson. It's not really meant for this type of use. However, I like this idea a lot. So I am going to make a deal with you. You can either succeed at a DC 20 spellcraft check
Oh,
to
shit.
use this in a way that it is
Okay.
not meant to be used, or you can spend a mythic point, and I will let this lower the temperature by 10 in the room, which would put you outside of the forge itself. It would put you under the 110 less damage.
I think that is going to help everyone, and I'm a team player.
Look at you.
Astra isn't, but I am. So, yeah, I will spend the mythic point in order to lower the overall temperature of this area.
Thanks, Astra.
You're welcome.
You do this and you summon your newfound mythic power. And despite everything, despite your refusal to learn to swim, the fact that you drown, the fact that you said up and down that you didn't want this, you feel a connection to the domain of water. And it is powerful. This weak spell that you've cast a couple times previously, it finds new dimension. And you know certainly that water is one of your domains.
Oh my God, I love this. It's pouring straight out of the headwaters.
Superb. Excellent.
Characters discovering their demigod domains is just one of the sweetest parts of this whole demigod thing.
It's like watching your kids grow up. I mean, it's just fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah, it is really satisfying.
What a delight.
Astra's like, no, no, not this one, not water. Oh, God. Not this one.
Going against her cat heritage.
This mythic water spills out of the top of the forge fiend. It falls into the forge, into this liquid gold, and it pushes up something, and you can't tell exactly what it is. It's kind of spherical, but it kind of floats to the top. And you know also that your subdomain is flotsam.
Of course.
You'll have to get closer to investigate what is in this forge, but there is something in it.
I really wanted Astra to have a water domain, but not one of the good ones. Which is fun. It means she just like can pick up stuff from the water. It's a cool, weird little subdomain. I think it's neat.
Tommi Embereyes is going to use a double move to put himself in between Betty and Hugo, unintentionally putting himself temporarily between Betty and Patty as well, though he doesn't know exactly what he's doing there. Betty is going to attempt to make a strike against Patty here.
I mean, I assumed that's what was going to be happening.
She is going to unleash a solar wind, which acts as a touch attack bull rush against you. So this is going to be against your CMD, Caitlin.
Okay.
A 23.
Ooh, my CMD is a 22.
A 22. It surpasses it. It knocks you back 5 feet and you take 8 fire damage.
Oof.
Patty, when you take fire damage, you are going to need to make a new fort save. And as this is the second time your DC goes up by 1, you are at a 16 now.
Oh, shit. All right, that's a... Oh, I rolled a 1. Oh, it's a 9.
Wait, do you have a mythic?
Oh, I have 1. Is this... I guess I have to use it.
I don't know.
You only need a 3 because you do get that +4, don't forget.
I got a 27.
Nice.
So you made it this time.
Whew.
Betty Burning Hand forcefully swings her titular burning hand towards you, Patty, and a gust of searing wind strikes you, knocks you backwards, but you are able to endure any effects of the heat. Zelf, it is your turn.
Zelf is going to cast Displacement. He is almost out of spells by this point.
Wow. Well, it's a good thing we're not going into an intense little battle.
A big battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, Zelf's Displacement is a food that he eats like half a foot away from his mouth, yet seemingly consumes this displaced meal.
Great.
A callback to his master's invisible sandwich.
That's dope. This is dope.
The gremlins are hard at work. Johnny Brightchild, what would you like to do?
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to try and end this quickly.
Yeah.
Move on over to Hugo. And what is Hugo equipped with? What's he using?
It is a, I don't know how to pronounce this, a kukri?
Oh, yeah. That's
right. Short sword.
right.
It is blood red, the blade itself, with the black handle. It looks designed to just cause deep wounds, lasting wounds.
Oh.
That's enough for me. I would like to sunder the kukri.
Awesome.
I just Googled that. It's very cool looking.
We're looking for a 21 or higher, Johnny.
Dang, I don't get to add power attack to my improved sunder? Feels like an oversight. I gotta figure out how to do that. Anyway.
I gotta smash better.
All right, I got a 38.
Jesus
on my
Christ.
sunder.
Oh my god.
Do you do anything weird with hardness?
King's Reason.
Ignores hardness less than 20, so it would ignite.
Yeah.
All right. So it had 20 HP. It's brought to 7 against the broken condition.
Give it up, bro. We found everybody else. Jigs up.
Still trying to de-escalate things.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way that Betty Burning Hand had a large reaction to seeing Patty, Hugo has a similar reaction to seeing you, Johnny, although to your memory, you have never met.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We have established earlier that a previous Nest member thought I was Johnny Anaj.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait till this Kool-Aid Man sees Zelf. all 3 of you are going to have nemesis combats happening.
Notable scourge of Mjolnir, the Kool-Aid Man. Yeah.
The Forge Fiend is going to create a wall of fire that is going to block the stairway down to the forge.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's fair.
It creates a sheet of flame 20 feet long per level, so it can cover this whole space. When he creates it, it deals 2d4 points of fire damage to creature within 10 feet. So that's going to be everybody here on the stairs.
Damn.
So that's 6 damage to Astra, Patty, Johnny, Tommi, Hugo, and Betty Burning Hand. Although Betty and Tommi have fire resistance.
The resist energy spell that I got from Self blocks all of that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Well, isn't that nice for you?
Yeah, we should have given that to Patty. Yeah.
Patty, I'm going to need you to make another fort save for me.
Sure. Love it. Patty's just bruleeing over here.
And Johnny as well, because he became physical.
Yeah.
I got a 24 this time.
Oh, what a waste of a natural 20. I'm sorry. I didn't even need to roll that, did I?
Man.
Just showing off.
Particularly because they have a plus 16 bonus to fortitude. So
Come
I didn't really
on.
need that. That's just like,
Come on, what a
fuck,
beefcake.
Sorry. I'm
God.
sorry.
Some of us are casters over here, you know, buddy.
Hugo, he is going to reach out and put both hands on the sides of your face, Johnny.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's going to kiss you.
And he is going to use an ability that he has called Dawning Realization. This is mind affecting. You'll have to make a will save
Oh,
against
God. Of course it's mind affecting. Poor Johnny.
Whatever the spell is, I need it.
it. Hugo imparts a shared vision of unfathomable ineffability to a creature that he touches as a standard action. A 24 touch.
Definitely hits.
Johnny's like, what? You want to touch my face? Okay.
Shut up, bro. It's
All right,
super
bro.
moisturized. Oh!
Most people are so intimidated by touching other people's faces.
God, man. Skinship's important.
It affects both of you. Hugo is dazed, and you are confused for one round. Next round, you're both staggered by the ramifications of your discovery. And on the third round, Hugo is confused, and Johnny is dazed as they both attempt to regain their bearings.
Amazing.
What an insane
This is awesome.
spell.
This is great.
As Hugo does this, Johnny, you feel a disgusting sickness come over you.
Oh, no.
This realization is not just unfathomable in its ineffability. It's weirdly familiar as well. You know in an instant that these powers are coming from the domain of truth, and that domain is being granted by Johnny Anaj.
Oh my God, this guy's a follower of Johnny and Naj.
Yes.
Priscilla.
Yes.
More than that, Astra, did you hear it's the domain of truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is...
Oh my God.
the nasty truth. The nasty
Oh
truth
my
that you can't
God.
handle.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Thank you for listening to Burnt Cookbook Party, and a special thank you, as always, to our lovely Patreon subscribers. We really appreciate you. And also a shout out to everybody on Tumblr who has been posting a lot of wonderful fan art over there. Our Tumblr, of course, like our Blue Sky and our Patreon, is BCB Party. You could also pick up some merch if you like at bit.ly/BCBP merch. Get yourself a nice little mug to drink out of as you are listening to the pod, or just scumming for bonuses in your own free time. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as Johnny Brightchild, Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, Paul Luetkemeyer as Zelf, Jenna Stoeber as Astrablep, Justin Green as your GM and world builder. This episode was edited for content by Justin Green and sound edited by Akshay Balakrishnan, produced by Jenna Stoeber.